Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Culleoka Unit School. We got some high school softball in Murray County on a Thursday evening between the Culleoka Lady Warriors and the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers on the Front Porch Sports Network. Lady Tigers up to bat first. I'm Landon Sechrist alongside Drake Pugh here, coming to you from Culleoka.
Good old Culleoka, home of the Warriors and the former Blue Devils. Great place to be tonight. It is beautiful weather right now.
It is very good weather, way better than we experienced broadcasting softball earlier this week, Drake. It was rather cold down in Mount Pleasant.
It was cold out there.
Up to bat first for the Lady Tigers is Lainey McNeil. Makes contact on that one. Fumble by the second baseman, but it'll be out for the first out of the game. Alexis Oliver in the circle for the Lady Warriors.
And, you know, this is our first broadcast of Culleoka softball. We're happy to be here, and everybody is happy to see us here that has seen us so far tonight.
Yes, and Drake has a great story that we will use during one of our pauses. He's got a little connection to Lady Warriors softball,
I
folks.
certainly
so stay tuned for that.
Certainly do. Very proud.
Bella Pugh in the batter's box. Had some heroics in the game versus Battle Creek earlier this week. I would say she started the game-saving sequence down in Mount Pleasant, ultimately leading to a 6-3 Lady Tiger win over the visiting Lady Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah.
Even count. And also, by the way, I said her last name is Pugh. We are not sure if she's related to Drake Pugh, folks.
I've been wondering that for the last couple of months, since we've been covering the Pews of Hampshire. She is a Hampshire student, by the way.
Pugh with the count even at 1. Ooh, contact on that one right to the second baseman once again. Pretty much the same contact on the ball as the first batter, McNeil, and the same result, an out.
Already 2 outs in the first inning.
Very quick, very, very quick. We got Jaden Scroggins up next in the lineup, folks.
That's usually the case with these games. They're usually very quick.
At least to start off.
Yeah. Once they get in the groove, things start.
Scroggins hits that one right to the shortstop, and she snags it out of the air. That's Kendall Reichman, Johnny on the spot. We're going to go to the bottom half of this opening inning here at Culleoka Unit School. We'll be right back here on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. Murray County matchup between the Culleoka Lady Warriors and the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. Folks, we are super excited to be here on a Thursday evening. The weather is fantastic by the standards if we're comparing it to our other experience down in Mount Pleasant where it was cold And Drake was begging for a jacket, folks.
I was begging for a jacket, and I had a jacket on.
So
It just,
sometimes
cold,
it just
cold,
works
cold.
like that. Sometimes it works like that.
Sometimes that's how it is, folks.
Kinsey Culleoka will lead off for the Lady Warriors. Scroggins is in the circle for the Lady Tigers, dressed
Anyone
in
who's been-
blue tonight, the Lady Tigers.
Anyone who's been following us for a while knows that name. Kinsey Culleoka. There's a few names you'll know tonight. Oh, wow.
Culleoka hits one up, a fly. It'll drop.
Oh, wow.
The center fielder was a little bit out of position, had to come up maybe a half a mile to try and get that one, and she didn't. So Culleoka's going to rest at first base.
Yeah, not a good look from Mount Pleasant there.
Just a little bit of communication. You never want to necessarily back up if you're Pugh in the shortstop position, but it was a little bit of a length for the center fielder to come up for that one.
Yeah. Well, great hit, though. I mean, just definitely a lucky hit, too.
Definitely, Drake. We got Kennedy Culleoka, another Culleoka here.
The Culleoka sisters,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
We heard about them all during the basketball season. Super talented folks, and they play softball too. Obviously, super talented dual sport athletes.
Definitely a powerhouse.
Culleoka fouls that one off. 0-2 count. Count not in her favor.
Yeah, that's not a spot you want to be in. But they have 0 outs so far, so, I mean, they got some room to wiggle.
Back against the wall, second batter of the game for the Lady Warriors side. Culleoka watches that one wisely. 1-2 count. Culleoka hits that one past Scroggins in the circle. Plate
Ooh.
with a double play, and
Ooh.
it will be out at second, safe at first.
Now batting, number 16, Kendall Reisman.
Kendall Reisman up to bat, had a great snag.
That's
Nice.
another famous name on this network.
Yes, she is the girls basketball most valuable player for the Front Porch Sports Network, folks. She had a great season.
Oh, my goodness.
She fouls that one off nearly to the fence. Klein tried to go grab that one.
I wonder who that announcer is that we're hearing tonight, and where is he? We're in the press
He's in the
box.
skies. He's in the skies.
So it's the voice of God. Is what it sounds like.
0-1 count. Reisman watches that one up top. Runner on first for the Lady Warriors. Folks, we only have one umpire. Me and Drake and I experienced this earlier as well. Doing the best that they can, so give Blue a break if you're watching or if you're here.
I'll give this some credit. He's definitely enthusiastic. I can hear him yelling strike from a mile away.
1-2 count. Reisman strikes that one down the third baseline.
There we go.
That's a fair ball. Runner coming to third. She will settle at third and slide third. Reisman is at second. Let's
There we
take a
go.
look at that one, Drake, if we can get that on the replay.
Yeah, let's see if we can get it. Mile away. Yeah, we
1-2
can.
count. Reisman strikes that one down.
Number 11,
Foul line past
Reisman
third. Strikes that one down the third baseline.
See him There running.
Oh.
We go.
That's a fair ball. Runner
go
coming to
2, 2,
third.
and
She will
3
settle
for
at
the
third
Lady
and slide
Warriors,
third.
2 in
Reisman-
scoring position.
Alexis Oliver, the pitcher, up to bat.
Still only 1 out on the board. Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Oliver watches that high one go past her. 1-0 count. After that second high pitch by Scroggins.
See if she can bring it home here. We got 2 in scoring position.
All you need is just a little contact on the ball. You are in a position to take a little bit of a risk here.
Absolutely.
Count in favor, especially now just 3-0, only 1 out on the board.
I'm wondering if she's going to walk her.
And we know what that means, folks. If you watch our broadcast, you know what Drake Pugh's going to say if she gets on base. We're going to save that, but we know.
Oh, yeah, we know what I'm gonna say.
We know what he's going to say. 3-1 count after that pitch down the middle by Scroggins.
Anyone who knows me in my broadcast.
We have a potential early moment in this one, Drake Pugh.
Yeah, well, we have, yeah.
Oliver Fowl tips that one back
That
towards
was
us.
Not a pretty sound either.
Makes it a full count. Thankfully, here down in Culleoka, we've got a metal fence in front of us. We've got nets at Columbia and Mount Pleasant.
Which
so the
could
ball
still
kind of goes
bust.
through. Yeah.
still hurt somebody. Down here, these ain't going to.
Oliver hits it right to the third baseman. That's a crosser. One will come in. That is Culleoka, who will come in and score the first run. Out at first, but a runner on third.
There we
for the
go.
Lady Warriors. Great hit was fumbled by the third baseman of the Lady Tigers, but
we got a run in.
run in for the Lady Warriors.
First run on the board for the night. Or the afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
Evening. Perfect in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Gifford at the plate. Watch his 2 go past her. 2-0 count. Runner on third. Takes a swing at that one. That'll be a strike.
She's going to go for it. Here we go.
She does not go for it.
She doesn't.
3-1. Don't have to go for it
No.
if you or her count is in your favor, if I would say, in my non-expert opinion.
Yeah, I wonder if she's going to walk right here. We'll see what happens. Nope. It's a full count right there.
Definitely don't want to leave one stranded on third, but as the cliche goes, they're on the brink.
Absolutely. Definitely backs to the wall here.
Contact snag by Klein at first base, and they do leave that runner stranded on third as the first inning comes to a close with the Lady Warriors up 1-0. We'll be right back here with inning number 2 on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
And welcome back here to the Front Porch Sports Network live at Culleoka Unit School for some Thursday evening softball between the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers and the Culleoka Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors, the host team, in the lead right now, 1-0 after 1 inning.
I'll tell you what, Landon, it's been a game so far. It's been fun. Not a lot of runs in or anything, but still, you know, some contact and some bases loaded, not bases fully loaded, but bases loaded.
Nearly
loaded.
To pull out some soccer terminology, nearly. Ansley Lovett at the plate, left-handed. Hits one straight to the third baseman, and that's snagged out of the air. Great pick right there.
Wow.
Burst out. Easy does it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Klein at the plate from Mount Pleasant. Strike one. Watches that one go a little bit outside. 1-1.
The Mount Pleasant girls cheering on their team.
Yeah, that's one thing about softball. I mean, I know because some of my friends played softball at Spring Hill High School, but as Klein gets contact on that one, fumbled by the Culleoka second baseman, and Klein will go to first, settle it first.
There you go.
As I was saying, I had some friends, the great Catherine Carter, who just signed to play softball overseas, She was super talented. I remember watching her play and the chants that they did for her. She was a pitcher, great player all around. But yeah, it's definitely a part of softball. The ladies are always vocal in the dugout.
Yeah, and I like that. I really like that, always cheering on their team.
Abby Jackson. Excuse me, not Abby Jackson. At the plate, Briley Evans wearing the cap that has number 14, which is Abby Jackson's number, folks. I apologize for that, but it's Evans at the plate. Oh, 2 in the hole is Evans. Evans hits that one straight past the circle. Double play, potentially.
There it is, double play.
Let's look at that replay, Drake.
Yeah, let's watch that.
Closing out that part of the inning there with a nice double play. Great awareness to get to the bag at second. Evans hits that one straight past the circle. Double
Pop
play.
it over to first.
Potentially,
Bam.
just like it's practice,
There it
folks.
is.
That's how you do it. We're going to go to the bottom half of this inning and be right back on the Front Porch Sports Network after this.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal.
And welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. Lady Warriors in the lead 1-0 over the visiting Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. In this one, it's been pretty action-packed so far. A lot of hits, a lot of plays in the field, folks. Super exciting early on, which is always great.
Oh, yeah. First one's a ball, a little bit outside.
1-0 count. Kaylee Oliver, the plate. Tries to scrape that one. I'll even it at 1.
I'll tell you what, I can't get over that double play they just made. That was awesome.
Yeah, as we were talking about during the break, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. 1-2, the hole. Get some contact on that when first baseman chases it out, and that'll be an out. Good awareness by Klein to step a little bit outside and grab that one.
Now batting, number 20.
Great awareness there.
Olivia Skinner.
Olivia Skinner up next for the ladies in white on this evening.
Great walk-up song.
Skinner watches that one go. 0-1 is the hole. 1 out on the board. Skinner looks for a bunt there. It will drop. Scroggins gets on it, throws it to first. Klein closes that one out for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15. Cadence Johnson.
Cadence Johnson up next for the Lady Warriors. 2 outs on the scoreboard here. Oh, 1.
Yeah, it was a strike right there. Ooh.
Foul tipped out. Will be 0-2 after that one.
Back's against the wall here. Not the best place to be in right here for Culleoka.
Scargins' pitch is swung on, and that will close out the inning, folks. We're going to be back with the same score. Culleoka 1, Mount Pleasant 0 right after this.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see.
Welcome back to Culleoka Unit School. Jason Gray at the plate for the Lady Tigers, who trail 1-0 in this one as we begin the third.
That's a foul ball.
Gray behind 0-1. Oliver's pitch just a little bit outside there. We'll even it at 1.
Let's see what happens here, folks.
Gray.
That's awesome right there.
It's that
That's
one into
hit.
left field. That one was a great hit. Let's look at that one again
Yeah,
by
that
Gray.
was a fantastic hit.
Just a strike into left field.
Let's see what happens here, folks.
Gray, excellent
That's
by Gray.
awesome right there.
Hits that
That's
one
great
into
hit.
left
See it go
field. That
all the
one
way
was a
out
great,
there.
yeah,
Great
that's
hit.
great.
Great hit.
At the plate is number 20, Jenna Devers, showing bunt. That one nearly comes into my hands if there was no fence or no press box, folks. But thankfully, there is.
A little too close for comfort.
0-1 count. Gray is on first for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers.
Just a little too close for comfort.
The metal fence will protect us.
See, you know, I'm not jumping out of my seat with this one because there's a metal fence.
And also, we're covered by this wonderful press box.
Yes, we are.
Because Devers swings on that one, puts herself into an 0-2 hole.
They still have 0 outs, so they definitely got some room to wiggle.
And a
here.
runner on first.
Yep, they got some room to wiggle. They got a little bit of margin for error. Margin for error.
Devers watches that one go past. Ball number 1.
Oh, boy. Let's see what she does here. Here's the pitch.
Devers chases that one. It was a little low, but she chased that one, and she's going to sit down for that first out that Drake Pugh may or may not have announcers jinxed for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers.
Y'all can send me hate mail later.
Drake Pugh at Kennedy Broadcasting, folks.
What, you doxed me. Oh, that's funny.
Abby Jackson at the plate. One of several Hampshire students on Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers roster, which is great. I'm glad they can play with Mount Pleasant. But at least two of them. I remember Jackson and Scroggins, great basketball players for Hampshire's team because they play with Sidney Gillum, who was a superstar candidate for the most valuable player in our basketball awards.
Sidney Gillum's older sister, Sabrina, does some softball management over at Central.
Jackson fouls that one off, makes it even at 1-1. So, folks, as I mentioned, we've got a lot of dual sport athletes. That goes without saying. I know Culleoka has a great girls soccer team as well, boys soccer team as well. A lot of talented athletes all over the county. Jackson fouls that one, maybe towards the contestant stand. I couldn't see where it went.
It got lost in the sun.
1-2 is the hole for Jackson, who's at the plate. Jackson scrapes that one out of the ground for a foul. Count will remain 1-2.
And quite a bit of fouls tonight so far.
That can mean one of two things: a team being extremely aggressive, or a team just not having it as far as accuracy with their bat. That was pretty accurate by Jackson.
That was pretty accurate, yeah. It's like just when we said that.
Let's get another look at that.
Yeah, let's
Let's
watch that again.
Two things:
the accuracy that we were talking about.
extremely aggressive,
Jackson
or a
just
team
queued it up.
just not having it as far as
Right
accuracy with their bat.
Pow.
That was pretty accurate by
Jackson.
Jackson.
That was pretty accurate right there. It's like
Another
just when we
runner on
said
first
that.
and second for Mount Pleasant with one out.
Yeah,
Lady
that's
McNeil, the leadoff.
Definitely a good look for Mount Pleasant there.
Up next. McNeil.
Oh, wow.
Hits that one into right field. It will drop. She's on base. A runner's going to come home, and a runner's going to go to third. It's even after Jason Gray will make the round trip and end at home plate, tying it at 1-1. Runners on the corners for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers.
That was awesome.
That was
a great
absolutely
hit.
awesome.
Great hit. Still with only one out.
Bella Pugh up. As I said, runners are on the corners. Pugh pitched in their game versus Battle Creek earlier this week. She pitched a great game, if I do say so myself, in my broadcasting opinion, my non-expert opinion, as I said earlier.
Non-expert opinion. Well, I'm definitely not an expert with this either, but I will say that was fantastic.
Pugh hits a strike in between first and second. The double attempt is a little short.
Yeah,
and another runner will come in. Abby Jackson, 2-1 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Let's get another look at that. Abby Jackson coming home, Drake.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, attempt is a little short.
Yeah,
and another runner will come in. Abby
one.
Jackson, 2-1 in favor of the Lady Tigers.
Scroggins
is up for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers, who have runners on first and second and are now leading in this game. Now, just as we were talking about earlier into the lineup for the Lady Tigers, talking about how there was a lot of fouls, Abby Jackson hits one that was pretty accurate.
Yeah.
They get another sequence, get on base again, and now they have 2 runs in. So I would say Mount Pleasant's trending in the right direction. 1-1 even after that as Scroggins watches that one go dead center down the middle.
I would think that, yeah, some good accuracy there.
Scroggins hits one in between the shortstop and third baseman. Looks like Mount Pleasant's going to try and send him home. A heck of a throw by the left fielder. Mount Pleasant will be tagged out.
Oh, my goodness.
At home on the knee, according to the ump. Was kind of caught. Scroggins hits one in between
if you can
the
see
shortstop
on
and
the
the third baseman.
baseline, the runner
looks like Mount Pleasant's
is
going to try and send him
bit
home. A heck of a
hesitant
throw
to go. She
by the
comes
left
back,
fielder.
and then she slides.
Mount Pleasant will
and she's tagged.
be tagged out
and called
out
at home plate.
What a great play by Culleoka right there. What an effort from the left fielder to get it in, at least to get a shot to tag out at home. That was great.
That was a great attempt of it. Yeah, and that was, I mean, kudos to Culleoka there. That was great.
That is a winning play. That is how you stay in a game that potentially could get away from you in a scenario like that.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Runs piling on.
Well, and they ain't out of the woods yet.
Definitely not. But especially in a scenario like that where Mount Pleasant would have had a runner come in and then 2 more on base as they do right now, that could have been a little danger. Now they've got Lovett at the plate, the left-handed batter with runners on 2 and 3. Does Mount Pleasant. 2 outs for the Lady Tigers. Love it. It's a tag on that one, and that'll be out number 3. Folks, we're going to take a break and be right back here on the Front Porch Sports Network. Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers up 2-1.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is a...
Welcome back to Culleoka Unit School. We're ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hayden Looper at bat for the Lady Warriors.
Let's see what happens here, Landon.
Looper takes a swing on that one. Culleoka made a great play defensively at the top half of this, tagging out at home plate. Mount Pleasant leaves 2 on base. The Lady Warriors are still trailing, but it could have been a lot worse. So I think that's a win if you're on the Lady Warriors side, getting out of that, and now you're at bat. 1-1 count. Foul tipped out. 1-2 count for Looper. Looper scrapes that one out for a foul that comes nearly back to the press box.
Had a few of those tonight, haven't we, Landon?
Yes, we have. Low pitch by Scroggins evens the count at 2. Great pitch. And a strikeout by Scroggins right there. Sitting down the first swinger for the Culleoka side, Mr. Looper.
Number 1, Kinsey Clokey.
Kinsey Clokey up to bat. And we were talking about it a little bit earlier in the inning about how I have a non-expert opinion. Folks, I did not play baseball. Obviously did not play softball either. As Clokey, it's a little bit of a miss hit right there. Not the strongest hit she would probably desire right there.
No.
She's out quickly right there.
Now batting, number 9.
Luckily, Kennedy Clokey's up.
Her sister, maybe she'll come in and show them how the Clokies do it.
Hopefully redeem her sister right there.
Exactly.
But as I was saying, did not play, but I am familiar with the game, obviously, to be decent enough.
Oh, I think
as
she just
Kennedy
did.
Clokey's decent enough to do 2. Talked about her basketball prowess. She can hit that softball, too.
Yeah, I think she just redeemed her.
She does. She does.
Number 16,
That's great.
Kendall
And speaking of basketball, folks, Kendall Reisman, who's up to bat for the Lady Warriors, our Front Porch Sports Network most valuable player for the basketball season on the girls' side. That's her 1,000-point score, average almost 20 points a game for the Lady Warriors this season. And Drake calls her Miss Do-It-All.
Yes,
one
I
of
do.
two we have in Murray County, apparently, on our broadcast. But she's one of them, Miss Do-It-All. Reisman hits one, fumbled by the second baseman. Culleoka Kennedy will go to 2. Reisman will go to first.
That's great right there. That's what we like to see.
Number 11, Alexis Oliver.
Alexis Oliver up.
Now, does she play basketball?
She is not on the basketball team. Scroggins pitches one to Oliver. It's a strike for the first strike of this sequence. Oliver watches that one go a little bit low. 1-1. Oliver scrapes that one down the third baseline. Culleoka's going to try and come home, and she makes it home. We're going to watch that sequence over again as Reisman's at third and Oliver's at second, folks. A lot going on right there. What a strike by Oliver. Oliver scrapes that one. Great down the third baseline. Culleoka's going to try and come home, and she makes it home. Slides in. We're going to watch that. Evens it at 2.
What a great sequence there, folks. Fantastic hit. Ties the ball game.
Runners on 2 and 3 for Culleoka, who has 2 outs. Kylie Gifford up. As the ump cleans off the plate. That's great. Staying on top of his job. Good job, Blue. Good job, Blue. First pitch is outside. 1-0 count.
Oh.
That one's fouled off. Hits the umpire in the collarbone, but he's all right because he's tough. 1-1 even after that one. Oliver hits that one over probably towards Ethan Richardson on the baseball field as the Culleoka Warriors are queuing up for a game that's going to start at 6 against Wayne County, folks. Hopefully, Richie, you're okay.
I hope he is.
I talked to him a little bit earlier as he was getting some batting practice in. Great strike down, and it's fumbled.
Let's watch that again.
2 runners will come in after that strike by Gifford in the center field. Hopefully, Richie, you're okay. The center fielder just unable to corral that one. I would say she lost it in the sun, but I'm facing the sun. She isn't. So great just strike a little bit down, and it's fumbled right there at center field.
Let's
at 4-2. The Lady Warriors are up. 2 runners just came in. Runner on second.
A lot can change with just one play.
The Lady Warriors definitely regaining momentum in this, which is great if you're rooting for the ladies in white tonight. And that's a strike in between second and third. And it's fumbled, headed towards the back fence. One's going to come in.
And she's got it.
She's going to go to third. And it's a fumble at third, a chase down. Going back to second. She slides back, and she's home at second. She's safe at second.
We got to watch that again. We got to watch that again.
And that's a strike in between second and third. And it's fumbled, headed towards the back fence. You know, one's going to come in. Entertaining when you're on the baseball. She's going to go to third. Diamond, and you see it's a fumble at third. Chase down. Going back to second. She slides back to second. That's just so impressive. I've seen those get long and drawn out. Some elusive base runners, and that's elusive right there to get back to second. That's great.
And look at her. She's covered in mud.
And her jersey's not white. I was just bragging on the white jerseys if we're rooting for the ladies in white. Now, If you're rooting for the ladies in brown.
Brown.
You're still happy. Kaylee Oliver, I believe that's who that was.
Whether they win tonight or not, she'll go home proud. Because that was amazing right there. That was awesome.
5-2. Runner came in and scored. The Lady Warriors are on top. Mount Pleasant's just got to get out of the inning. Got 2 outs. Definitely want to get out of the inning if you are on the Mount Pleasant side. Skinner at bat. Outside. A little bit high. 2-0. For number 20, 2-0 at the plate.
Let's see what else Culleoka could get done with this. I mean, with this opportunity they've had here. Oh,
and that's a great strike in the left field. It will bounce to the left fielder. Runner goes to third. Runner goes to first. Runner's on the corners.
2-2, baby.
Scoring position.
Now batting, number 15, Cadence Johnson.
Cadence Johnson at bat. I'm sure she's hoping she can get something out of this for the Lady Warrior side.
They got 2 runners on plates. You know, got 1 in the scoring position. Let's see what we can get done right here.
Runner's on the corner. She'll try and go for 2, and it's snagged out. Trying to go home right there. A little bit of a chase down in the third baseline. The catcher comes all the way off the home plate, trying to chase down at third, as Culleoka now has runners on 2 and 3.
Wow, that was an interesting sequence of events right there.
Just a smart play by Culleoka to advance in any opportunity, though.
Absolutely.
Skinner gets contact on that ball. She'll be forced out at first base, and that'll end the inning for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers, who trail 5-2 in this one. We'll be right back on the Front Porch Sports Network with more softball after this.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Welcome back to Culleoka Unit School, folks. High school softball on a Thursday evening with Landon Sechrist and Drake Pugh. And I mentioned, if you've been watching from the beginning with us, Drake Pugh has a special connection to Culleoka softball, and I'm going to let him talk all about that as Mount Pleasant prepares to come to bat.
Well, I certainly do. My mother, Karen Vaughn Pugh, 1987 graduate of of Culleoka Unit School, played for the Lady Warriors softball and basketball. But softball, in particular, they went to semi-state when she was playing with them, and her team's picture is in the glass case right in front of the Hughes Brooks Memorial Gymnasium. And it's just, you know, she, along with her cousin Laura Thrasher Parks, both played together, and they had a lot of great memories together here, and hope to get her on here one night. We had Mom and Laura on the Game Day show with us back during basketball season to talk about their years as Lady Devilettes in the basketball. That's back when it was the Devils and the Blue Devils and the Blue Devillettes. Those were the good old days.
Super cool. As Klein is at bat for the Lady Tigers, that's a foul ball on our first tag. So, folks, if you're listening on the Culleoka side and you're from here, been around here a long time, you probably are familiar with the name, or at least I would hope, with Karen Vaughn Pugh. This is her son broadcasting alongside me here. If you know Karen, let us know in the chat if
Please
you're watching
do.
on the stream. And let Karen know you're watching Culleoka softball and you want to see her. Just for the good old times. Just for the good old times.
We need to help get my mom on this broadcast.
Maddie Klein watches that one 1-1.
Another name in my family that was good to hear was my grandfather, the late Jerry Vaughn, who played basketball here, and he played softball a little bit too back when men's softball was a big thing back in the 50s and 60s. So, I mean, you know.
Klein strikes that one.
Whoa.
Strikes that one down nearly the first baseline into right field. Great hit by Klein.
That was
She'll
a-
settle on first.
That was a great hit. Fantastic.
Riley Evans up at bat. And folks, if you're waiting for me to share a connection to Culleoka, I don't have one. I'm from Spring Hill, so this is Drake's one shining moment, folks. This is the Drake Pugh show.
Well, you've got a lot of connections to Columbia Central. A lot of great ones.
Runner on first. Courtesy runner comes in to replace Klein as Evans is at the plate.
You know, Mount Pleasant, I think they've got some stuff up their sleeves. They want to come back.
Yeah, they have no choice but to come back.
They have no
into
choice,
this one. I mean,
exactly.
you know.
Culleoka does another 5-7 on them, and they're going to end this thing early.
Yeah, they're going to be in a hole, and they definitely don't want to be in a hole.
No, they don't.
Evans watches that first one go outside. The only thing I can attest to a softball or baseball reference is, one, watching my friends play at Spring Hill, and two, playing Ghost Man softball and baseball with my dad and sister in our backyard.
Oh.
And if you don't know what that means, folks, that means you don't have enough people to play. So if I would hit, my dad would say, we got a Ghost Man on second and a Ghost Man on third, and then I'd play, and that was my experience playing baseball and playing softball with my big blue bat in the backyard.
Well, I can remember playing a little bit of softball with my granddad, who I mentioned a minute ago, as a kid. And by playing softball, we mainly just, he threw the ball at me, and I just tried to hit it.
Evans, 2-1 count for her. Great strike, and it's snagged by Oliver, and a double out right there. That was great.
Oh, my
What a
goodness. Let's see
snag
that again.
with the mitt by Oliver into the circle.
Oh, my goodness.
Says, look what I found. I got
Great
it. Strike and a snag by Oliver, and a double. Great play by the Culleoka side right there.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Jason Gray trying to put something positive for the Lady Tigers. I mean, that play was spectacular and a little bit demoralizing if you're rooting for Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, definitely.
First pitch is outside. Gray fouls that one. I believe it went over the press box and hopefully did not hit Bob Holt in the head.
I hope not. Okay, now because I don't know the baseball rosters. Is Bob Holt playing baseball?
Yes, Bob Holt is on the baseball team.
Big Bobby.
The only reason I'm referencing those guys is because they played basketball as
Yeah.
well, folks. So they joined us a lot on our shows.
Great guys.
Bob even came and sat with us on the broadcast one time. So
He certainly did. He had a big fan club joining around him. He was like, no autographs. No photos.
Gray's got a 2-1 count. Gray scrapes that one out. We'll even it at 2.
Mount Pleasant's just got to get their fight back here.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely got to see some runs on the board. Not to be cliche, but to be straightforward and direct.
Well, I mean,
That's
I know
what you
that,
need in this point.
I know that that was definitely demoralizing what happened to them a minute ago.
Oliver's pitch is outside.
Makes it a full count. Man, let's see what'll happen right here, because this can go one of about 3 ways right here.
Back against the wall, 2 outs, fully on the board. Gray goes up, pops it up. Catcher's hat is off.
Excuse me, 4 ways.
I think that one went into the stands.
I wasn't even thinking about foul balls. Hearing the girls going boom, boom.
Gray hits that one right to the shortstop, and that's routine, just like it's practice. Folks, we're going to head to the bottom of the inning right after this on the Front Porch Sports Network.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything.
And welcome back to Culleoka Unit School, folks. We opened the inning talking about Drake Pugh and his mother's connection to Culleoka Unit School. Drake's going to talk about that a little bit more as we wait for Culleoka to come to bat.
So, yeah, you know, I've had just several generations of family come through Culleoka, and, you know, it's such an honor to be able to carry on that legacy in a way. Even though I did not go to school here, I went to Fred J. Page High, it's still an honor to be able to kind of carry on that legacy of my mom and my granddad. Just, you know, definitely a blessing, and I know you know how it feels too, Landon.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. As I mentioned, Looper shows bunt right there. She's going to run it out, maybe make it to first. She's called out by the umpire there. Great effort by Looper to get to first, though.
Shout out to J.P. Kelly, the umpire. He's my friend.
Well, now the viewers know who to send hate mail to, Drake. You just doxed the umpire.
Oh, that's all right. I want him to have a hard time. I give him he gives me a hard time all the time. So.
Oh, that was a very good one. Kinsey Clokey hits one, snagged, and she's safe at first. Bella Pugh tried to get on that one, throw it over to Klein, but a little bit too slow.
Yep.
As Drake was talking about, folks, yeah, it's always good to kind of be a legacy member of the community. I would say so. I am that just in Columbia, Murray County area. More so, I went to school in Spring Hill, so Spring Hill, that's where my family historically is from. But, yeah, definitely, growing up, I had friends at Culleoka.
Oh, that's a high ball.
As Kennedy Clokey hits one into the circle, Pugh comes in and grabs it. That's great. Not great for Clokey, but great for Pugh to come in.
Yeah.
But it's great. In school, I always had friends at Culleoka and Hampshire and Mount Pleasant, friends all over. Obviously, we got P. Money, who's from Culleoka. That's my friend, legitimately.
Oh, yeah.
So it's always cool just to come down here, places like that. Reichman hits one down the foul line, and it's snagged. That's a great play. It was a great hit by Reichman.
That was a great hit.
Greater play by the left fielder right there.
Just unfortunate timing. And yeah.
That is exactly what it was, Drake. And we're going to end the inning and take a break and be right back here on the Front Porch Sports Network with Culleoka leading 5-2.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
We're here at Culleoka Unit School for some softball on a Thursday evening. We also got the baseball team getting ready to queue up in just about 5 minutes versus Wayne County on the baseball field. So good luck to the Warriors. We're taking on the Wayne County team. Warriors dressed in baby blue tonight. Of course, I love that color.
I do too.
And the Culleoka Lady Warriors are in the driver's seat here on the softball field. That's where myself and Drake Pugh are. Thank you for joining us here on this broadcast.
We appreciate all of your viewerships, and share this. If you see it, share it with your friends, your family, anybody that would be interested in watching.
Jenna Devers makes contact on that first one.
That would have been a ball, too, if she'd not gone for it.
Yeah. Good analysis, Drake.
Almost hit her. But this game has gone by very quickly.
Yeah.
Really has.
We're in the top of the 5th inning by my booking, folks. She swung on that one, put herself into an 0-2 hole.
Yeah.
And she is hit by that pitch, so she's going to take a walk.
She's going to take a stroll down Harmony Lane.
Or Valley Creek Road, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, Valley
down
Creek
here
Road, yeah.
at Culleoka Unit School. Either way, she's at first base.
Let's see if one of them can knock a ball down to the Campbell Station Diner. That's what I'd like to see. Shout out to the Campbell Station Diner. They're awesome. Great food. Just great folks, too. Landon, we got to go back there sometime.
Yeah, so Pete Money, if you're watching this, so he can order another full-size steak.
Yeah. Hurry up and get home, Pete Money, so we can go eat a steak with you.
Abby Jackson showed a little bunt there. Runner's going to go to second. I believe that is Clarissa McFarland into the game as the runner.
I'll start calling her Quicksilver.
Well, if you know anything about Clarissa McFarland on the Front Porch Sports Network, she's famous for being a super confident basketball player, and she's known for barbecue chicken, Drake. You remember that?
Yep. Forgot about barbecue chicken until just now.
Clarissa McFarland. Basically, folks, if you don't understand the reference, she would say, if you give me the ball in the paint on the basketball court or any of my teammates, I'm confident in them, and I think it's just barbecue chicken, meaning it's an automatic 2 points or an automatic bucket.
That's what I mean. That's the kind of player you need. You need someone confident like that.
Jackson ducks that one out. 1-2 count. McFarland on base number 2. Jackson hits that one in the sweet spot between the center fielder and left fielder. McFarland's going to try and come home. Can she make it? She is tagged out.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Abby Jackson tried to get to third, and she's called safe, but McFarland is out at home. Great attempt by McFarland to at least attempt to get there.
That's not what I expected with that call there, personally.
Jackson always in the right place at the right time, though. That was a great hit. Great placed, and now she's at third base. Lady McNeil, top of the lineup, back for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers.
Let's see if she can bring it home for them. That was a great hit.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
fantastic hit.
You look at the gap between left field and center field. It is pretty large, and if you hit one directly like she did, right in that flagpole, if you can see that far on the broadcast, that's a great spot. Lady McNeil hits it in a bad spot, right to the second baseman of the Culleoka Lady Warriors.
Yeah,
and that's out number 2.
Unfortunately, not. Those hits are just they don't usually end well, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, it would end well. It would end worse for me because I have horrible eyesight and wouldn't be able to track a ball up in the air to save my life.
I've got great eyesight, but my coordination's terrible. So, yeah, it would end bad for me, too. Got ADHD. Makes it hard.
Pugh hits a squeaker over, and she's going to be forced out at first. Runner left stranded. Folks, we're going to take a break and be right back here on the Front Porch Sports Network with the bottom of the inning.
He shoots, and he scores!
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School, 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. We've been reminiscing about some past players, Drake's mom, great places to eat, and the Culleoka Lady Warriors have been handling business. They're up 5-2 as Oliver tries to go yard and instead hits it far left. It's for the first foul. Scroggins still in the circle for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers, who trail by 3 runs in this one. Oliver hits that one into the sweet spot.
There it is.
It's going to be a double for her. She's going to settle at second. Oliver, great hit right there.
There we go. I love what she did when she got over there.
Yeah. That's that Cam Ward celebration, folks. Tennessee Titans quarterback.
Love it.
That's that Cam Ward celly. A lot of the ladies do that. We've seen the Columbia Central Lady Lions flag football team do that. Molly Underwood does that.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's got her courtesy runner in now.
So we got a runner on second for the Lady Warriors. All right. It's popped up in the center field. Will be clinched and out. Up by Kylie Gifford.
Now batting, number 18, Kaylee Oliver.
Kaylee Oliver had a great hit earlier, if I remember correctly.
See if she can do it again. I don't know if I agree with that
Oliver
call.
takes the first strike. Oliver.
That's a foul.
Hits that one. It'll be an out.
Oh, my gosh.
Left field. Great fielding by the left fielder.
Not what I expected there.
It was a little bit more center than the other plays and the other hits. Skinner at bat. Skinner watches ball one.
And Skinner, she's gotten some pretty good hits in.
Yeah, Culleoka's definitely picked it up offensively, getting the bat on the ball. Skinner hits one directly to the third baseman. She'll be forced out, and that will close the inning. Folks, we'll be right back here on the Front Porch Sports Network with the same score. Culleoka up 5-2.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Welcome back to Culleoka Unit School. The Lady Warriors handling business so far as we begin the 6th inning. Culleoka side up 5-2. Culleoka Warriors baseball team also in action versus Wayne County on the field opposite of us. So, folks, if you're in Culleoka listening to this and you know somebody that needs to get here, The game is about to start or has started already, so come and watch.
We'd love to have you.
Scroggins at bat for the Lady Tigers.
That's a foul ball. I'll tell you what, folks, it's still just an absolutely beautiful evening. The temperature is perfect. I am definitely overdressed for the occasion. Because I am burning up right now.
Scroggins hits one over Skinner's head. Perfect placement right there. Not sure if she intended to do that, but nonetheless, a great hit and great placement by Scroggins right there to at least get on base. A good sign for Mount Pleasant, who has not scored a run in a decent amount of time.
It's been a bit.
Ansley Lovett at the plate, left-handed batter. Foul tips that one off. Lovett, one of 4 Hampshire students on the roster. Lovett, Pugh, Jackson, and Scroggins, all Hampshire students. Lovett hits that one. And Scroggins will stay on first. But Lovett is out for out number 1.
Lady Warriors are taking care of business.
Yes, they are. Great pitching, great fielding, and obviously great hitting. That's how you score runs.
Absolutely. That's what you want to see.
Klein at the plate. Klein ducks out of the way of that one.
I don't know about that. We're going to watch that again. I don't know about that play.
Can't see the full view of the plate on the replay, folks, but she at least had to back out of the way of it.
I would say that's a ball, but that's just, I'm not a professional, but yeah, see.
Ducks out of orange, folks, not blue, so he knows his role.
Go Go Vols, baby.
Klein hits that one straight to Skinner. Skinner gets that one, and Scroggins tries to slide back to first, and she does. 2 outs on the board.
Not looking great for the Lady Tigers right now. But I mean, hey, we still got some game left.
Get to that sweet spot of the lineup. Briley Evans, definitely somebody that can get active. Evans hits one right over Oliver in the circle. Scroggins will settle it 2, and Evans at first after that one.
Whoo!
Let's look at that one again, folks, if we can get it.
Yeah, that was a good hit right there.
Evans hits it right over the head of. Evans hits one right over Oliver in the circle. Earlier like that, but that one was just a little too fast. So sometimes you can get the polar opposite result.
That was something right there.
A tale of 2 cities. Pugh hits one in between second and third. Scroggins could have came home right there. Instead, the bases are loaded, which could potentially lead to a disaster scenario
for the Warriors.
For the Lady Tigers, if they leave 3 on base here and don't come out of this scenario with the score. There's 2 outs on the board, Drake.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I'm not going to say it. I'm just not going to say it.
If Jenna Devers, I mean, I would say, from my non-expert opinion, if Jenna Devers can't get at least 1 run in here, you got to think that's a disaster scenario for Mount Pleasant.
Well, I mean, this could be disastrous for Culleoka if this goes out well for Mount Pleasant.
Definitely.
Because, I mean, this is, they'll be ahead if they get all those runners in.
And I'm going to throw Drake Pugh the alley-oop here and see if he can finish it. This is Drake Pugh's dream scenario, folks, because we have potentially a
grand slam
on the horizon here,
if it's a grand slam, it's disastrous for Culleoka. But for Mount Pleasant, it would be glorious. Glorious.
Devers hits one, and it drops. 1 run is in. Scroggins comes in, makes it 5-3.
Bases are still loaded.
Now, that's all Jenna Devers needed to do is get 1 in, and that's at least a good sign.
Yeah, they needed that. They definitely needed that.
Yeah, that is very good. Unfortunate for the third baseman and shortstop of Culleoka right there. Just a little bit.
That would have ended the inning right there.
Yeah, unable to get that one, corral it.
Let's see what happens right here.
Jackson at bat.
Goes the pitch.
She swings on that one, which I thought was outside.
Yeah, she probably shouldn't have swung that one. Yeah, I think it looked outside to me, too.
Well, she's got to swing on it, Drake, if she wants to get to your scenario, which is a
grand slam.
So, I mean, you got to be aggressive.
Yeah, you do. You
can't get a grand slam by getting a walk.
No,
you just get one
can't.
run in.
Yeah, exactly. you can't do that. I agree. Oh, boy.
Abby Jackson hits that one up and high. It's going to drop. Oh! It's going to drop. And 2 Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers have came in. This game is even at 5.
My goodness.
I don't know if we can catch that at all on the replay, folks, but
I don't think we can.
We've got 2
Mount
runners
Pleasant
that came
Lady
in.
Tigers
have came in. Sorry, we were
in the moment. We were in the moment.
We were reminiscing on the what just happened in the scenario. We were talking about the grand slam, and then we got caught up and just saw 2 runs come in.
Yeah, it was crazy. That's crazy. I mean, they just tied the ball game.
Yeah, that makes things interesting, Drake. I guess your scenario, you know, we're reintroducing the Magic 8 Ball ideology into this. Your scenario technically still works because although it's not a grand slam scenario, Mount Pleasant's on the brink of scoring 4 runs here, just not in the same format.
Yeah, I mean, they can get if they play their cards right, they can get ahead right here.
So Lainey McNeil hits one, and it's bobbled by the second baseman. Mount Pleasant's going to send one home. Mount Pleasant's going to send one home, and they're ahead in this one. Drake, Clarissa McFarland's home.
Play their cards
you know
right,
what
they
that
can
is,
get
Drake?
ahead right
Barbecue chicken. Hits one, and it's Clarissa by the second baseman. Mount Pleasant's going to send one home.
Watch her here coming in. Here she
Mount
is.
Pleasant's going to send one home, and there we go. Mount Pleasant in the lead, 6-5. Folks, we were talking it up, talking about the grand slam. Mount Pleasant was down 5-2. And they just scored 4 runs, not in grand slam format, but they earned them. They earned them.
They worked hard for it. So. But I will say this on behalf of, I don't know what's going on with Culleoka's catchers right now. Something has happened.
So, yeah, a couple of errors, as Drake Pugh was explaining.
Because they they could have easily ended the inning.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah.
And, oh, boy. Wow.
Yeah, that's
wow.
And you got runners on 2 and 3 still if you're Mount Pleasant, so a chance to score more runs.
Yeah.
Bella Pugh's at the plate, folks.
They are taking advantage of what they have left.
Yeah.
I mean, looky here.
Pugh hits one. It'll skate down. Skinner's got that one under control. It says, we're going to get out of this. We're going to get out of this. I got us. Mount Pleasant's up 6-5 in this one. They took the lead, scoring 4 runs there on their side of the inning, folks. We're going to be back on the Front Porch Sports Network. Share this broadcast because this one's getting spicy.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Welcome back here to Culleoka Unit School. Folks, I said on the other side of this break that this was getting spicy, and that it has. Mount Pleasant scores 4 runs in the top half of this inning to take the lead 6-5. Now the pressure's on the Lady Warriors, the ladies in white.
They were sitting pretty for a while, and then just, wow.
I mean, it's the disaster scenario. I mean, they had 2 outs on the board, potentially could have left a couple of runners stranded, and then they weren't able to get out of it, and Mount Pleasant took advantage of it.
They sure did. I mean, Culleoka still has they've still got a chance in this fight, but I mean, it's, you know, they got to fight.
Yeah, they definitely do.
This is crunch time, baby.
That one will be a foul ball. I nearly lost that one in the sun.
Yeah,
peeking
me
out
too.
Of the press box here.
The sun is beginning to set here in Culleoka.
Facing opposite of the fielders, but the batters got the sun in their eyes, especially if you're right-handed.
Yeah. So they're going to have to work past that if they want to win this game. They're going to have to work with it.
That one's properly placed, and she'll settle at first base. That's Cadence Johnson with a great hit right there.
That was awesome. Awesome hit.
Number 6, Hayden Looper.
I want to know who this guy doing the voiceover is. I wish I sounded like that.
Looper at the plate. Showing a little bit of a bunt there.
And that was a strike.
Gonna go to 2. Interesting decision. A little bit of a high throw, and she's safe at second.
Well, sometimes you got to take risks.
Felt like if that was a little bit of better throw, that could have been dangerous for Culleoka right there.
Absolutely.
It was a little high. You don't have Randy Johnson standing at second, so
no.
You can't grab that one.
And they still have 0 outs on the board.
Or Aaron Judge. I mean, he's huge too. So that one's button popped it up. Staying at second is Cadence Johnson, but an out on the board.
Probably smart that she stayed at second there. That could have been a double play if she hadn't.
Definitely.
Now batting, number 1, Kenzie Culleoka.
Kenzie Culleoka is up.
Popular name here at Culleoka.